knocking it down, the long jumper, the three for the Magic men. And Petrus again. You know, they call him the average Joe because he is 6'6", 215, and almost 27 years old, and that's the average NBA player. He's the closest to all those criteria. So he's your average guy.
Okay.
That was a long way for
that was really not.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Those are the stats.
That kid right there got a bright future. Thaddeus Young.
What is he? 6'7"?
Yeah, he's average. He's average.
No, he's a little bigger than average. A little bigger than average. There's Dwight Howard inside and one. And the three-point weapon for the Magic, Rashard Lewis, had 20 points. And they've won 3 in a row now after losing their first 2. They win it 98-88. Philadelphia has lost its last 2. Their wins this year have been by 29 and 34. But they've also had 3 double-digit losses, including tonight. 98-88 is the final. The up-and-down Sixers, it says here, as they are 2 and 4. You know, Elton Brand only got 8 shots tonight.
More down than up.
That team is in trouble right there.
Brand 3
After
of 8.
5, they're in trouble as far as they're going to be like 6, 7, 8. You know, everybody said they one of the best teams in the East. They're not.
I think 6 is a little optimistic at this point.
I'm optimistic.
When we come back, the Raptors off to a 3-1 start with a front line featuring Chris Bosh and Jermaine O'Neal, who paid a visit to Kenny's court tonight. You'll hear from Toronto's Twin Towers next.
Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you go get an all-star ballot right now and punch in my name. That's right. Remember it. It's Chris Bosh. Filling out these ballots is easy as cow tipping. Ain't that right, Bubba? That's right. Hurry up, folks, because time is almost up and these things are moving fast. And vote for me today.
One of the most popular videos in the history of YouTube featuring Chris Bosh, who joins us live, along with Jermaine O'Neal, in town to play the Atlanta Hawks on Friday, and the Raptors off to a 3-1 start. Good to see y'all. Thanks for being in here. Here's the first question for y'all. You tell me what it's like playing with him. You tell me what it's like playing with this guy.
Well, I mean, it's one of the best things that's happened in my career, in my short career. He opens up a lot of things, whether he knows it or not. But just to have his presence on the offensive and defensive end is pretty cool.
You know, having a guy as skilled as he is that can do the things he can do, change the whole dynamics. You know, coming from a team where I had to take a lot of the shots on the offensive end and take, pretty much the whole burden on the defensive end out of Indiana. Coming here, I get opportunity to concentrate a little bit more on defense and do some other things.
You know, a quick question I had was, you had a question or something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. You were a 5-man before he came.
Yeah.
And your advantage was that you could take guys off the dribble, take them off the... Does that limit you in certain ways? And that's why we're on the court, too, because you're going to have to tell us how you guys work together.
Well, I mean, my game really hasn't changed. It's always been the same. I'm pretty much the same size as all the 4 guys. And I've been working a lot on my quickness and, guarding the perimeter and just making a lot of different moves. So I think my advantage is against the 4-man.
Okay. Jermaine, you've been a hell of a player for a long time, but how frustrated has it been not being healthy the last couple of years?
It's been extremely frustrating. Obviously playing on one leg for 2 years and, trying to tough it out. Obviously, everybody knows what, the team in Indiana has been through the last, 2 or 3 years, so you try to stay on there to be the bright spot. But, I had a great summer. Joe Buenassar and the Impact Basketball Academy really worked with me this summer, and I'm ready to roll.
Chris, you had a great summer.
Yeah, my summer was pretty good.
Yeah, gold medal's not bad.
Yeah, gold medal's not bad.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Barack Obama T-shirt, so we're gonna step out to the court. You know what?
What's up?
When first inclination. If I say, okay, we're going high-low, who goes where?
I'm usually high.
Okay, see, right away, we know it is.
Yeah.
Now, was that by choice or is that by nature?
Well, I mean, usually, if he gets the rebound, I'm gone.
Okay.
So I'm running the floor. It just depends on who gets the rebound and who's ahead.
Now, I think the one thing that you probably is what's the most difficult play. So, Charles, you guard Jermaine and I'll guard Chris. What's the most difficult thing? Because I think you're not used to being a high-low guy as much from here.
Mm-hmm.
with somebody.
It takes
down
some work.
there.
Yeah, it takes some work.
So what's the most difficult thing about being a high-low guy? The ball's high, he's low, with the ball here.
Recognizing what to do right away, because the game is fast. So usually I'm the secondary guy. The easiest thing to do is look for him.
Okay.
That's the easiest thing.
The easiest thing.
If I get it, I see him open. If he sets a screen that opens him up, I'm going to hit him.
So now one of the things is entry passes. For me, being a 7-foot guy, I don't know how many entry passes you used to throwing in. So having a defender all over you, Charles guarding him, what's the one thing that you make sure, because you're a big guy, one thing big guys I think always know is, like Jermaine, since you are a big guy, you kind of know what he wants to do and vice versa. So what would you do in the paint, your first thing when Chris gets it high-low?
Oh, what I try to do is, because he's such a great driver, I try to wait and see if he's going to take the guy off the dribble. And if he stands and holds for a split second, then I duck in strong, for the quick post-up.
Do you scream mouse in the house?
There's a mouse in the house every time.
So you know what?
People at home don't know what that means. Anytime I had a little guy guarding you, a big guy, that tells your guards, when you scream mouse in the house, that tells your a little guy, hey, I got a little guy guarding a big guy. So remember that at home.
Okay, so we're going to just do one play. So, Jermaine, we coming down. I'll be Calderon. I'll be bringing it up. I'll be bringing the ball up. And all of a sudden, we go into our high-low, and you got Ernie and Charles. What happens right there? Boom.
So right here.
I'm stepping out the play.
The first thing I'm doing is seeing if I can, if he gives me a shot, I'm going to shoot it. If he plays off me, if I can make a move, I'm going to make a move.
You can't.
If I stop, I can. Right? So if I stop, usually I'll look at him.
Right.
And if he's in front, I'll hit him. Or if they're playing on the top side, I'll hit Calderon.
Ah, okay.
So, and I mean, in the entry pass is easy. You go back to high school.
So
up high.
Hop high, down low.
Go down low.
And then what happens when you got like a, old legend on you in the post right now
A quick
on
one,
court?
maybe two, dribble, to the basket.
Well, first of all, as an old pro, I'm going to go for the steal first.
Get out of the play.
To make it look like I'm playing defense. That's how you got to do. That's how the guys take it. I call it false hustle.
Chris, that's great. I appreciate it. Now we know the high-low.
Yeah, Chris Bosh and Jermaine O'Neal, thanks a lot for being here, guys. We appreciate that. Good luck against Hawks. Good luck the rest of the way. Great start. Put on 3 of their first 4. Back with more on Inside in just a minute.
I want to see him actually take you, though. I want to.
Oh.
That's what I want to see.
I'm not a defender,
That's what I want to see.
You're still in
I'm
the
not
gym.
a defender, kid.
You're still in the gym.
I want to see that.
He not.
I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym morning.
Back here on Inside, presented by Hyundai, and you have voted, and this is the game for Fan Night on NBA TV on Tuesday. The Lakers and Mavs getting 53% of the vote, far outdistancing the rest of the slate.
53, that's 53, 11, and 9.
Don't have 200.
No, there were like 6 other games.
Oh, okay.
okay.
But that's very sharp.
That's an Auburn education. We might suck at football, but we can count.
And it's not 89 either.
I didn't say it was 89.
Inside the NBA, brought to you by the new Hyundai Genesis. The barrier to luxury has been officially kicked in.
It's time for
EJ's Nino Satellite Night.
Sponsored by nobody.
What a loser.
Yeah, I agree.
Can't you get a sponsor?
No, I can't get a sponsor. So all this election week talk got me thinking, are you still going to run for governor of Alabama in
I haven't made a decision yet.
2014? If you do you think you'd have a position for Kenny in your administration?
We don't want Kenny in Alabama.
Kenny don't want to be in Alabama. I'll tell you that right now.
Because the guys upstairs were saying if you were serious about possibly having Kenny work, you might want to see his resume. And just look at some of the positions that Kenny has held in the course of his career.
What's a big,
Bioforce infomercial, you're one and done.
No, it wasn't one and done.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know what's interesting about that?
One celebrity event, he got Timberlake.
Seems to me like he can't keep a job very long.
No, these are jobs I've chose to do, not that I was.
Wait, you got a website that's been under construction
18
for 2
days
years?
as a Piston?
I do not have a website.
Kenny the Jet travel website? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Maybe that's not
head coach of the Vincent Smith.
That's bogus about the All-Star Party open bar. They made us start paying for drinks.
I hosted an All-Star Party with Cash Bar 7 times.
Oh, okay.
And All-Star Game 7, all as an analyst.
Oh, my God. Come on,
now we got
Portland.
this guy again.
Y'all got to do better, Portland.